Hey everybody, how's it going? This is DJ Joe Redhead. Independence Day is a movie I've never finished watching, and tomorrow. So, like I said, tomorrow is the 4th of July. This will be my third 4th in New York City. I'm gonna be headed out to a friend's place in Brooklyn where they supposedly have the rooftop and you can go up and watch the fireworks over Manhattan, which someone asked me, how's that gonna be? Because the fireworks are actually on the Hudson River and not on the East River. And the answer is it's great, because 2 years ago I went to some very dear friends' place in Queens. We were on the rooftop and we were able to see the Hudson River fireworks just fine. I'd like to show you this picture now. Isn't that really cool? And because it was so dark, the camera was like, "Ugh, I don't know what's going on," so it would just hold the shutter open for like 7 seconds, and then what would happen is I would need to get lucky and hope that there was a burst during those 7 seconds. It was not an easy night of photography, but what came out was fabulous, as you saw. I think it is literally my favorite picture I've ever taken. Remember when everyone used to say literally, but they didn't actually mean it? Random hit right when I was in high school. Everyone was saying it. If you were cool, you said it, and people would be like, "Hey, what you doing after school today?" "Oh, I got soccer practice." Oh my god, random. No, it's not random. In high school, I was also in a band. I named our band. We were called Random Avenue. Yeah. Right? Doesn't that just drip with meaning? We were trying to be a blues band, but it came out more like rock, and I was the keyboardist, who I think is kind of the centerpiece of all rock music. I actually got kicked out of the band, and it's a sad story. There was either a Macy's, it may have been JCPenney, it probably was JCPenney, I have no idea, had this grand opening at a mall nearby, and they were looking for musicians to sort of have this fun, interactive day where people would come and enjoy live performance. They offered our band to come play, but they had, and the compensation was 4 gift certificates of $100. What I've not said yet is that there were 5 members of this band. When it finally came to the day, it was decided that 2 guitars were more important than 1 keyboard, and I went home crying. So I quit the band. However, I am actually songwriting again in adulthood now with a very dear friend of mine who's going to come over in a little bit, so I'm excited about that. One of my favorite things I've ever heard was from a guy whose like spray painted van had broken down, and I helped get gasoline for him, and he said to me, "For certain friendships, you reached a place where you had to make art in order to keep being friends because you knew everything about each other. The only thing left was to be like, hey, let's write a song." That's really nice. I'm a little bit crunchy granola. One other thing I learned recently, Alicia Keys is not her real name. She's only called Keys because she plays the piano. What? The New York State of Mind with Jay-Z, right? If you listen to the rap, it is all about him like touting himself and celebrating how he like conquered the world, which at first turned me off. But I think that that's inherent in rap music. Like, there's a lot of, like, calling out your own name. There's a lot of selling yourself. I heard an interview recently with someone, wish I could remember who, where they were saying that, oh, I think it was someone who had edited a, like, compendium of rap lyrics, and he said 2 things that fascinated me. He said, one, that many rap lyrics we are just guessing because the rapper's dead, and he's talking about some cultural event in Harlem in the 90s that no one really knows exactly what happened. No one knows who was in the club that night. So we're like guessing at what these rap lyrics are because they were never written down originally. And the other thing that he said in this interview is that whereas rock music, it's very much in the culture to say this is about the music comes first, where in rap and hip-hop, don't hate me for this, I've heard that the salesmanship is actually a really big component. No one hate me for that. I'm just repeating what I heard. Okay, everybody, my voice is shot from a few nights out dancing and screaming, which, So I am going to wrap it up and say have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Enjoy Monday off if you have Monday off. If you're in New York City, stay dry. And if you're in America, stay free. So, talk to you all soon. I love you very much. Bye, guys. I may not have been crying, but it was pretty hard on me.
This one is for the boys with the booming system. Top down AC with the coolest system. When he come up in the club, he be blazing up. Got stacks on deck like he's saving up. And he ill, he real, he might got a deal. He pop bottles and he got the right kind of bill. He cold, he dope, he might sell coke. He always in the